Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this July the 11th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody's having a great Tuesday afternoon. Hope everybody has a great Tuesday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we're going to talk about the forecast for Wednesday and Thursday. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. Also, take a look at the watches, warning, and advisory map for your location. Also, take a look at the Storm Prediction Center overview and a few other products. And also the storm report for the day as well. And also take a look at the tropical weather outlook for the next 48 hours and the next 7 days. Okay. If you are a new viewer and have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and you're in. You get my forecast twice a day. Also, like these videos, share these videos, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. Alrighty. As you can see, we got quiet conditions extending from Quebec, Canada, down toward Montreal, just north of Toronto, through southern Canada, back to the southwestern portion of Canada as well. Also down in the portion of Seattle, Washington, down toward Montana, back through Wyoming. Also Utah and portion of Arizona. Also San Francisco and Los Angeles areas, and also up toward Oregon, down toward the Gulf of California, Northern California, up into Houston and Dallas, portion of Oklahoma, also just portion of Kansas, and also Colorado and Nebraska as well. You're going to be dry. High pressure dominates your region. Also around the Atlanta metro area, also back up toward Virginia, toward Philadelphia as well. We got showers and storms up here around Denver, Colorado, down in New Mexico, eastern portion of Arizona, western portion of Texas, also northern Mexico there as well. Also up here around Vancouver, Canada, right on the Canadian-U.S. border, through Montana, South Dakota, back over to Minnesota. Also South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, all the way down into portions of Louisiana. Also down into the Gulf of Mexico. Also the Florida Keys, also Miami, Florida, up into portions of the Carolinas, up toward Washington, D.C. as well. Also through Kentucky, Ohio, and also towards Chicago, Illinois. Also up towards New York State, Boston, New Hampshire, Vermont, and also Maine as well. And Toronto, Canada, also Wisconsin and Michigan included with some showers and storms for your Wednesday. On the yellow slashed area there could be some severe thunderstorm possible in that region. Also in the red slashed area, there may be some heavy rain / flash flooding possible in that region as well. Alright, we got quiet conditions extending from Quebec, Canada, down toward just north of Montreal, north of Toronto, all the way down to the Canadian-U.S. border, almost south central and southwestern Canada. Also Vancouver, Seattle, Washington, back down to Idaho through Wyoming. Also western Colorado, also in the northern area, much of Arizona, Gulf of California, northern Gulf of Mexico, Texas over toward Dallas and Houston, and also into the Louisiana area as well. San Francisco and Los Angeles up toward Oregon. You're also in the dry weather conditions also. Alright, we got showers and storms extending from right along the Canadian border and across from Montana, all the way over toward the Great Lakes region of Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan, all the way down to toward New Mexico, also Denver, Colorado, you included, right along the Mexico-U.S. border there as well. Also through Arkansas, Mississippi, down into the Florida Keys, also down into Miami, Florida, through Atlanta, Georgia, all the way up toward Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, New York State, also up towards Boston as well, also up to Maine, also just toward Toronto, Canada, Michigan, and Wisconsin as well. Alright, in the red slashed area over Michigan and over back towards Missouri, and also toward Kentucky, flash flooding is possible in that region on your Thursday. Alright, weather radar time. Alright, as you can see, we got widespread showers and storms over portions of Canada. Also scattered activity down in the Maine. Scattered activity also moving toward Toronto, Canada. Some showers and storms there. Excuse me. Also, we got more Widespread showers and storms extending into the Gulf in the Atlantic Ocean, across central Florida, back into the Gulf of Mexico. Also moving into Mississippi, also northern Louisiana, also over here in portions of northeast Texas. Puerto Rico, you look pretty good. Cuba looks good. A few scattered showers around the Bahamas. More widespread showers and storms extending from up here near Kansas through South and North Dakota, all the way back into portions of southern Canada. Scattered activity over Montana, Idaho, and also a portion of western South Dakota. Also down there toward Arizona and New Mexico as well. We got some scattered showers around the island down here in Guam. Southern portion of Alaska, got a few scattered showers there. And also some scattered showers around the Hawaiian chain island as well. Alright, let's move on to the watches, warning, and advisory map for your locations across the nation. Alright, you can see we got still got a flood warnings in effect for ports of Vermont, New Hampshire, all the way down toward Boston and Connecticut for that flooding issue that they had going on up there in a portion of Vermont and also New Hampshire, and also down toward Boston and Connecticut. Also, we got air quality alert for portions of northeastern Virginia, western portion of Ohio as well. Beach statements for portion of western Michigan. Also, we got a heat advisory for southern Florida, southern Louisiana, also northwestern Mississippi, western Kentucky, much of Arkansas, also some western portion of Missouri, central and southern Kansas, much of Oklahoma, much of Texas, central and eastern portions of New Mexico as well. We have a flood watch also in effect for portions of northern Louisiana, southern portion of Arkansas. Excessive heat warnings also in effect for portions of Texas and also New Mexico and Oklahoma. Still got some flooding going on in Oklahoma as well. River flood warning still in effect for portions of South Dakota and Nevada. We've got severe thunderstorm watches with ongoing severe thunderstorm warnings up here in portions of South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, and northeastern Wyoming. Excessive heat watches in effect for portions of Nevada, also northern and central California. And also we have excessive heat warnings in effect for southern Nevada, southern California, and western portions of Arizona. Also got some excessive heat warnings also in excessive heat watches. I can't even get it out. In effect for portions of Arizona. Alright, we got a few special weather statements across north and central portions of Alaska. Northern portions of Hawaiian chain island looks good. South side got a few gale warnings there as well. Alright, Storm Prediction Center overview. As you can see, we got a marginal risk extending from the Great Lakes region all the way back over to Montana. We got some severe thunderstorm watches ongoing there as well. Marginal risk down there along the Gulf Coast back into Texas. And general thunderstorms are a bit better. You got a lighter green general thunderstorm. There's that marginal risk. There's that slight risk and marginal risk down along the Gulf Coast. Current watches: eastern Montana, western North Dakota, South Dakota, and northeastern Wyoming. MDS discussion: currently none. Storm reports: currently as of this recording, tornado report we have 0. Wind report we had 17, 0. We had hail reports 6, 0 large. Total number 23. Do expect the number to increase. Alright, wind report took place here in Mississippi, Michigan, northeast Illinois, also over here in portions of eastern Montana with wind and hail report there as well. Fire weather: ISO dry spots over portions of Colorado and Utah. Also over here in elevated risk for portions of Utah and into Nevada for today. Alright, and let's finally wrap it up with the tropical weather outlook, and then we're going to end the video, and that's it for today. Alright, there's that little system we're watching. Has a 30% for development in the next 48 hours. Here it is over here. for during the next 7 days. It has a 50% development. All right. Tropical Atlantic, an area of low pressure producing disorganized showers and thunderstorms several hundred miles east-northeast of Bermuda. Environmental conditions are forecast to become moderately conducive for development of the system, and a subtropical tropical depression could form during the next few days while the system moves generally eastward. By the weekend, the low should turn northward and bring the system over cooler water, likely limiting additional development. Formation chance through 48 hours, low 30%. Formation chance through 7 days, medium 50%. All right. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well. Also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, and we will catch you back in the next video. And consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos and share these videos. And have a great Tuesday evening.